is a similar challenge, right? Like, you're trying to be good at 3 different characters, constantly swapping between speeds and full speeds and combo routes and things you have to think about in a mashup. Like, it's so, it really takes a lot of brain power, I think, to think about that stuff.
I feel like that's also a discussion for another day. I don't know whether or not people saying Pokemon Trainer is a hard character. I think that's a tough one. But look, when she stops flare blitzing off the ledge, then I might engage with you on discussion there. But for now, oh my god, what is happening?
Yeah, the grenade
pulled, I think, about 20 grenades in the span of 15 seconds.
Kinaji, what is this? Did he just do grenade to another grenade to up air? Like, he laddered Jamie with grenades? This guy, he's an explosives expert.
What
Jamie,
the hell? Oh my god.
Oh my, what? Kinaji is like going into pyrotechnics. He's looking like the Moomba fireworks down here in Melbourne. This is just absolutely insane.
Jesus. This Kinaji is terrifying. Okay, look, I think he probably saw Wash playing earlier and he's like, that's cool. But watch this.
Yeah, no, legitimately, I think it was very much like oh yeah, like grenade play and set play, that's awesome. I am just going to do that now. What is going on? The chaos. Like, this is scary. Okay, really smart usage of Witch Time. Reminder that like Witch Time has this bubble where if the Bayo can like Witch Time anything and you're in that bubble, then you're gonna get slowed down. But Kinaji was on the ledge and used that invulnerability to kind of survive during that those seconds of slow motion.
I got
yeah, you go.
I was going to admit this is in fairness exactly how the set against Bro 1 started, but
oh my gosh.
Jeez.
That is crazy.
A 3-stock from like, Kinaji.
Once Kinaji was like 2 stocks ahead, he's like, I'm just going to pull grenades. And if you trade with me, you are going to die. There is literally nothing you can do. If I hold a grenade and you're at 100%, like, there's nothing. You're just going to be afraid. Wow, that's crazy.
That was genuinely, I think, one of the most terrifying games I've ever seen. The fact that in 15 seconds, I genuinely think I heard that grenade pull sound. Someone can maybe clip like the start of that game. I wonder how many grenades were pulled. I genuinely think it was like 20.
That was like, in Sudden Death when the time runs a bit too long and bombs start falling from the sky. That was literally what it felt like. Like, Jamie was probably like, wait, what is this, sudden death? Like, oh, no. Like there's nowhere I can go. And it was raining from the sky as well. Kinaji was more than happy to just chuck those grenades up, to chuck those mortars up as well, to just rain down some fire. That was, wow.
I can definitely see this being such a terrifying matchup for Jamie, because there's got to be so many instances where he probably wants to use Witch Twist, but for every grenade, every mortar, every Nikita that gets kind of witch twisted, or rather, sorry, witch timed, there's probably another 4 or 5 that are out. That Kinaji could kind of pull at any given time.
A mental Kinaji's doing some sort of brain strategy.
It's a stare down.
Has Kinaji put a different controller on? What's going on with all these different controllers? We're not even in an offline venue. Like, we can't even tell you to disconnect your Procons. You're all at your own houses. Come on, guys.
This is it's unacceptable. See, again, look, I'm gonna have to perform a citizen's arrest pretty soon. This is what I'm saying. Like,
Olag will be rocking up at your door.
Yeah.
You have disrupted the sanctity of the Couch Warriors League online tournaments.
Or at the very least,
you must pay.
It's time to go to online.
Is it starting?
Yeah, I think they're just playing this one out rather than previously where they did end up just quitting out.
Yeah, restarting the game.
Oh, yum. All right, we get some bats. I mean, even with bats within, the damage is still dealt, at least in part.
Yeah, I think you take half damage when you bats within something, so, like, you're still taking some damage, but the main thing is you're escaping disadvantage, and you're potentially punishing them for the move that they hit you with. So that's pretty evil. Like, oh yeah, that move that you literally hit me with, yeah, guess what? I'm punishing you for it. Wow, Kinaji just like...
Now, I just want to say as well, Kinaji actually, I think, recognized there that Jamie was going to be witch twisting up to, very, very nice catch from Jamie. I think Jamie recognized, or rather, Kinaji recognized that Jamie was going to be witch twisting up into that grenade there. Tried to go for the forward air to try and, I guess, confirm. Oh my god!
Oh, the C4.
Again, the grenade, the mortar, all landing straight into the C4.
I just feel like, you know, obviously Bayo, a character that kind of that needs stage control to hit those combo starters, like to hit.
Oh my god!
To hit heel slide or ABK, or even to do like a reasonable aerial approach, low to the ground and hit Snake. Bayo needs the space. And oh no,
Lord
that's crazy.
Almighty.
That is crazy. Another just complete domination for Kinaji. And even there, that was really interesting. Normally, when you hit the Nikita, as you'll see, it changes direction and it becomes deactivated for a bit, right? But in that situation, unfortunately for Jamie, incredibly unlucky that they hit the Nikita and it changed direction into the stage where it blew up straight away and the explosion hit Jamie. So normally hitting the Nikita can kind of save you there because it like deactivates it, but if it hits the stage, it still blows up. And that was the end of Jamie's last stock.
Yeah, and I feel like the worst part too, I reckon Kinaji knew that. I reckon Kinaji knew exactly what was going on there. He's like, hey, if I angle it like this, he's going to hit it. It's still going to blow up. I think I'm done.
Yeah, it's like it's still going to explode even if he doesn't hit it. It's still going to hit the stage and explode. And that's really smart, but also like kind of tragic for Jamie, getting rolled in that second game after the controller issue as well.
It's absolutely nuts. All right, but game number 3 might tell a different story. It's always the case. Game 5, potential game 5 sets as well. You know, in these best of 5s, they've got a habit of sometimes going to game 5 though, right? I feel like especially in these Couch Warriors tournaments, it's never really a simple 3-0. I reckon.
Yeah, no, these guys, they think a lot, and I think a little bit comes from being at home. I feel like we see a lot of, even though it's Wi-Fi, we also see a lot of adaptation in these tournaments, like more so than some people do in bracket. I think like if you're at home and you're like thinking a lot, you know, maybe you've got your matchup notes in front of you. It can be a little bit easier to adapt even.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, having that sort of information in front of you on the fly is so nice. But having said that, I mean, look, with Final
Speaking
Destination
of being on the fly,
yeah,
you know, Kinaji's high recoveries with the Cypher. He's showing us another one. See, like he's really good at it, but honestly, like Wash's high recoveries today were just insane. Like some of the best I've seen. All right, here we go. Not gonna kill yet, but Jamie going really high to potentially find something. I don't know. It's looking nice, really good. Unlucky that Kinaji wasn't holding a grenade there because that's going to save you from the Bayo jab kill. But
sure.
But there you go, pretty much even.
Yeah, the fact that Kinaji dash attack alongside that grenade too just sent it at a really bizarre angle that I don't think Jamie was quite ready for. I mean, he was also at like 160, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. He's gone very low, but yeah. Even with the upwards air dodge. All right, this is the this might be the angel that the kind of favor that Jamie needs here. If Jamie can kind of keep it conservative and not take too many stray hits from these grenades, then it's going to be really hard for Kinaji to make this comeback, especially playing so grenade heavy as he is right now. You know, that's like, I guess the double-edged sword thing of Snake's grenades is like, yeah, if you're against Snake and you're really down, then those grenades are just going to keep the gap wide. But if you're ahead of Snake, then and Snake is blowing himself up with stray grenades, then that deficit is going to stay a deficit, you know?
Yeah, I think it's also scary here that Kinaji is just he's hanging around at 93%. Yeah, again, he's not dying here to any of these like massive hits that Jamie's putting out, but the lead is just is slipping away even further. Okay, the jab to forward tilt.
Snake jab, Snake F tilt, Snake up tilt. Some of the craziest boxing options in the game for a guy who is sort of a zoner. But there you go. Which time up smash.
Yeah, especially out of the empty hop too, because I think Kinaji was probably expecting Jamie to go for some sort of landing aerial. Where that frame 6, I think, down there, or
yeah, it's frame 6. Well. Yeah, Snake down there out of shield, frame 6, really really good, like an incredible move. But unfortunate that Jamie was a step ahead there. Frame 6 out of shield can't save you from Witch Time.
Absolutely, yeah. It becomes a very, very slow descent from frame 6 to frame 7, and then from there, he's just dead. So, disgusting stuff. But really well played to Jamie, especially because Kinaji is an absolute fiend for bringing these back as well. So, being able to turn that into a win and a notch on his belt, at least for the game. Maybe not necessarily the set yet.
But it's nice to see it go to game 4.
Situation. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, We've seen a couple of giant kind of destruction. Like, I'm trying to think of a word for these games that we've seen. Like, I think what was that one that we saw? Who did we see? It was I
mean, we did definitely have Bro 1 into Jamie in their stream.
Yeah, Bro 1 into Jamie. Yeah, that was
3
insane.
2 stocks from Jamie.
Yeah, that match, I was like. It was like a clip fest.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look, it's great, and I love to see it. But also, something about a close match, is just as good.
Speaking of close matches as well, on the other side of winners semi-finals, we did have Sumi taking it 3-2 over Easy Cole, meaning that Sumi and Fried Rice are going to be meeting in winners finals for tonight's CWLeague tournament.
Yeah, wow, I can't imagine how that set would have gone. Must have been really close. Can imagine Hero bouncing all the Robin projectiles. Must have been a...
Oh, wow. It was a nice wait there from Kinaji, actually waiting for the... Oh, hang on.
You're taking him very high. Not going to kill yet, though.
Ending with the Nair instead. Maybe recognizing that Kinaji was slightly too far away to follow up with a kill.
If I'm Jamie and I'm like all the way up there, and I hear the Nikita get dropped, I am freaking out.
Alright, but yeah, Jamie once again actually taking the first stock for game number 4.
Okay,
even it up straight away.
Yep, that's rough.
But it's definitely nice for Bayonetta to not actually have to worry about playing catch up here, or not having to take these stocks anytime soon. But you do need to get a bit of damage on Snake if you want to try and get this kill.
Yeah, and I like the idea of trying to wish time the grenade and then slow him down in the bubble. That would have been so smart from Jamie. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Didn't get the timing right. When you miss witch time, you just get the bats within. But fantastic idea. Oh wow! Can't believe that kills already.
Must have surely just been the percent for it. But yeah. Jamie at least finding some way of opening up Kinaji, if only getting a couple of percent on him.
Yeah, Kinaji now a stock up, like completely reversed, even though Jamie took that first stock. This reserved Snake play just really making it hard for Jamie to get in versus this wall of little explosives.
And it's good to recognize, I feel, that despite Kinaji's success with it in the earlier games, Jamie kind of caught onto it. So Kinaji does still have to play slow, even though he does have a lead at this point.
Yeah, I think this grenade play is clearly like the defensive kind. Like compared to that first game where he was just dropping explosives on Jamie's head. Now you can kind of see he's like, oh, really nice witch time. Oh, unfortunate. Putting the down smash on the wrong side, but
so nice to sneak in. Okay.
Snuck through the Nikita, but that up tilt on the opposite side. Oh no.
Just when you look. I always forget sometimes. Well, no. All right, I don't always forget. I sometimes forget that Snake's up tilt is egregious. It's always nice to be reminded, though.
It is a crazy move, and the fact that it's strong all the way through, like you can hit him with the tips of his tippy toes,